Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm painting Sir Schwarz from Zombicide Green Horde. Alright, so Sir Schwarz is painted with Army Painter's matte black primer. I was going to say is primed with primer, but that's what it is. And as we're starting off with Wraith black, and this is actually not black. It's got a very dark blue. And I wanted to do a dry brush on it. You don't see it come out too much in the video, but it does come out a little bit afterwards in a picture and in the light, and in person you see it. Just because the artwork actually had a little bit of a blue hue to it, I wanted to try this technique. Now, a lot of people I've seen on videos, they say don't start your miniatures with a black primer because it's hard to paint over. Well, this miniature was pretty much all in black except for this blue hue, so I figured let's keep dry brushing some on there and see what it does. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because I know most of you who watch the videos are not subscribed. And it's free and it helps support the channel. And you can also hit that little notification bell to find out when I do new videos. Alright, so I'm going to use some uniform gray from Army Painter, and this is actually just for the sword, because I don't want to use metal on this one. He had more of a dirty looking sword, and I found that if you use metal and you put some shade on it, it doesn't always come out the way you want, but I really like what this looks. It looks like a rugged stone sword, like instead of steel. I don't know, it just looked really good. And now to do the handle of the sword, I'm going to use some Underdark Gray, which is a D&D's Marvelous Pigments paint. This is a unique color, and I believe this is from the Underdark paint set, which comes with a little Drizzt minifigure that you can paint up as well. Eventually I will paint that little guy as well, so stay tuned for that one. Now it's time to do his helmet and his shoulder pads, which are nice shining silver, which is a metallics color from the Army Painter. If you feel like chatting about board games, miniatures, video games, any sorts of things, you can join me in my Discord channel with the description down below. Take a look, click on that link, and you'll be more than welcome to join in there. You can also vote on my future projects. You can also share your artwork. Maybe you've worked on some miniatures. Alright, now we're going to use some pure red, and this is just for the gem on the handle of his sword. Now, he also had a lion crest on the front of his armor, but I didn't see anything on the miniature to paint. I wasn't going to paint my own kind of lion there. Now I'm using Army Painter's effects paint, which is Glistening Blood, and he had this big wound on his left arm, so it was drizzling blood down in the artwork, and of course on the sword. Now I'm going to use Zombicide's Black Plague Deep Shader, which is also the strong tone. So this has a brownish hue to it as well, very dark. So I use this on the metal parts, on the sword, and I think, yeah, well, that's it. That's pretty much all that there is. I also noticed on the bottom of the boots, I don't know if you saw, but I used some of the Underdark Gray to do a little bit of dry brushing on his boots just to give a little bit more there. So I will put some of the strong tone on that as well. And I decided to use a very bright color for his base. This is Dungeon Highlights. This is actually from the Army Painter's GameMaster core set. So I don't think this is a unique color. It might be. I haven't matched it up with anything else I have. Maybe Dungeon Gray. But anyways, this is a good color just for his base so that he really pops out on that mini. Or on the table, I should say, not on the mini. So this was a very quick paint job. So Sir Schwarz is all painted, ready to fight the Green Horde. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'd like to see your minis as well. So join my Discord channel, which is down below in the description. And let's go talk about stuff.